So here I want to show 3 different shortcuts to find the final quantity after you have increased it by a percentage. So over here we have we're going to increase 600 grams by 120%. So overall we're talking about adding 20% to 100%. So this means you have a total of 120%. So if you're gonna use percentages to calculate, you're gonna divide 600 by 100, and then you're gonna multiply that by 120. Now that gives you 720 grams. Now on the other hand, you know that if you know that 120% is actually 12 over 10, then all you have to do is to take 600 divided by 10 times 12, slightly shorter, so that will also give you 720 grams. It means you key in 1 less digit into the calculator. Now, an even more dramatic method is to see that 120% is actually 1.2 as a decimal. So instead of dividing by 100 or dividing by 10, all you gotta do is represent 120% as 1.2. All right. It's almost as if you have moved the decimal point 2 decimal places to the left. So 120% becomes 1.2. When you multiply that with 600, in a one-step process, you get 720 grams. So this will be the fastest method to actually get your answer using a calculator. Let's try another one. We're going to increase 8 meters by 120%, which this means you're going to add 100%, which is the original amount, to another 120%, giving you a total of 220%. Again, if you're going to use the definition of a percent as 1 over 100, you're going to straight away take 8 divide by 100 times 220. Now, if you do that and you use a calculator, that would be 8 divided by 100 times 220. That gives us 17.6 meters. On the other hand, if you recognize 220% to be actually 22 over 10, all you have to do is take 8 divided by 10 multiplied by 22. All right. Again, you just key in 2 digits less into the calculator. You still get 17.6. Using the decimal method, we can change in our heads straight away that 220% is the same as 2.2. That is the same as moving a decimal point 2 decimal places to the left. So 2.2 times 8. 2.2 times 8 gives you 17.6. All right. Last example. Increase $2 by 40%. So in this case, we're looking at 100% plus 100% plus 40%. That gives us 140%. So using a definition of what a percent is, we're going to take $2, we're going to divide that by 100, multiply by 140. So that gives us $2.80. Again, using the 1/10 method, we know that 140% is actually 14 over 10. So that would be 2 divided by 10 times 14. That will give us also $2.80. Because the swiftest method is to recognize that 140% is actually 1.4 as a decimal. Again, moving the decimal place 2 decimal places to the left. So 1.4 times 2 gives us $2.80.